There's an old episode of Frasier where somebody's in a conversation with Frasier about women using sex to get what they want. And the person says, "What do men use sex for?" And Frasier, completely exasperated, says, "No, sex is what they want." That's the idea that we have as men. That's how we've been brought up to think, that our desire is straightforward, which is desire to have sex. But the problem with that is, firstly, it's not true. And secondly, it gives us a very performative sense of how we should be in our intimate relations. Essentially, we should be able to perform. We should have reliable arousal, reliable erections. We should be able to last the course, all of that sort of stuff. And the obligations that we feel that we have just get more over time and become harder to fulfill. And the response when we're not able to fulfill that is shame, rupture of the relationship, an inability, because of shame, to communicate what's going on with us. And it's all destructive and it's unnecessary. So when men come to see me, they'll often phrase the issue as a problem in a performative way. So they'll say, for instance, that they have erectile dysfunction issues, as if they're like an arousal machine which should perform in exactly the way that's required. And if that doesn't happen, then the machine needs to be fixed. But our sexuality isn't like hydraulics or engineering. Our sexuality is relational. Our sexuality involves our feelings, and our sexuality occurs within created field of intimacy, which is equally made by the person that we're with. And one of the things which is most encouraging about my perception of men now is that despite all the crap we read about Viagra and performance and being a masterful lover and so on, many more men want to look at the assumptions which they have, which drives them sexually. And they want to look at those assumptions so they can answer the question, what do they really want? Not what they're supposed to want or what society says that they should want, but what they actually want. That changes everything.